EA Sports, within the game. That wasn't a lucky play. That was just good football.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
A give to Gibson running right. And some room to maneuver. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. On first down, right back to Gibson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. Now, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah. Your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned. He's coming for you.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Cowboys at 7-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Prescott now from the 50. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. All right, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Howell throwing on 1st down here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. A give up the middle to Gibson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. We're scoreless after 1. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. back to throw. Howell. Buying time to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Howell down to throw it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Howell, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7, Cowboys nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchup.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Complete to number 18. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now Howell. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Osa Odighizuwa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Spencer. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So here we go, 4th down. Howell. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, they were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really well. They may have just figured we're this close, we may as well go for it. Or they had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. One more time with Gibson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are the first or second seed come playoff time.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Slot man moves right. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Hey, kill! 46. Hey, kill! 47. Then we're going to 53.
The slot man in motion right. On second down, it's Pollard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On third down, it's Pollard. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Kill.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Pollard going to try the right side. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Slot
Slot man moves right. They go back to Pollard on second down. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. He finds his man complete. That's Spencer. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. One last shot before the break. Howell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel as time expires in the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
They'll run left with Pollard. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Now Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
The play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. A give running right, Gibson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Off play action, it's Howell. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hey, kill! 47! Hey, 47!
From the 25 on 2nd down, Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Commanders 31, Cowboys 9.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
The slot man in motion right. Now a give here to Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Throwing. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Prescott to throw on fourth. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line.
That's good.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
First down, Howell to throw.
Try to lay one up deep.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 3 quarters have come and gone. The Cowboys on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott, flush to his right. And he's got his big tight end here. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And a short gain down to about the 33. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late point. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Hey, kill! At 47! Here we go, 47! 26!
To throw is Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle 3rd of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Oh, Hal loses it. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Run for Pollard. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Prescott. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
There he goes, right side. 20, 10, 5.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. Bass on for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 38, Cowboys 9. Tyler Bass set the kickoff.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From the 6. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevens. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Prescott now.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Prescott.
Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
Right at the 50-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Spencer.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Powell slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Gibson.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run it with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Going for it on 4th. Here's Hal.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout.